Good morning. All right, it is Saturday, and this is Cole. He's my Velcro dog. If he's not in my lap, he feels like I'm depriving him of my attention. So, here's that. Today is August 9th, and we are reading The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beatty. Asking for what we need. Decide what it is you want and need. Then go to the person you need it from and ask for it. Sometimes it takes hard work and much energy to get what we want and need. We have to go through the pains of identifying what we want and then struggle to believe that we deserve it. Then we may have to experience the disappointment of asking someone, having the person refuse us, and figuring out what to do next. Sometimes in life, getting what we want and need is not so difficult. Sometimes all we need to do is ask. We can go to another person or our higher power and ask for what we need. But because of how difficult it can be at times to get what we want and need, we may get trapped in the mindset of believing it will always be that difficult. Sometimes not wanting to go through the hassle, dreading the struggle, or out of fear, we may make getting what we want and need much more difficult than it needs to be. We may get angry before we ask, deciding that we'll never get what we want or anticipating the fight we'll have to endure. By the time we talk to someone about what we want, we may be so angry that we're demanding, not asking. Thus, our anger triggers a power play that didn't exist except in our mind. Or we may get so worked up that we don't ask, or we waste far more energy than necessary fighting with others. Ourselves, not others. Sorry. I'm going to read that part again. Or we may get so worked up that we don't ask, or we waste far more energy than necessary fighting with ourselves, only to find out that the other person or our higher power is happy to give us what we want. Sometimes we have to fight and work and wait for what we want and need. Sometimes we can get it just by asking or stating that this is what we want. Ask. If the answer is no, or not what we want, then we can decide what to do next. Today, I will not set up a difficult situation that doesn't exist with other people or my higher power about getting what I want and need. If there's something I need from someone, I will ask first before I struggle. Amen, man. I think that correlates to so many situations. I've had so many arguments in my head with other people that would not be how it played out anyways, so I get kind of disappointed prior to even talking to someone about it. So don't forget to ask, because you do deserve it. You're worth it.